So Swadhyay, self-awareness or introspection. This is a very important word, not only in yoga, but in any program that you would be doing for your self-growth or self-empowerment. You cannot work on yourself unless you know yourself better. Now, what are the suggested ways for doing a Swadhyay? There are two suggested ways. One, what is understood as a scriptural Swadhyay, and the other, what is understood as a direct Swadhyay. So we have lots of scriptures. In every religion there is some or the other scripture. In Hinduism we may have so many scriptures, the Bhagavad Gita, the Upanishad, the Vedas. So every book says something about ourselves. What is good about it? They have been written centuries back, and then over the period of time they have been tested. But at the same time there can also be some disadvantages of a scriptural Swadhyay. The first disadvantage is that they have been written centuries back in some old language, in an old script, which today most of us are not even aware about. So what we refer today are what we understand as the translations or the commentaries. And we know for almost every scripture there are thousands and thousands of translations and commentaries. And then for us at a practical level, it becomes difficult for us to understand as to what and how or why to apply a particular understanding that has been given in that scripture. The second important disadvantage over here is that to follow the scriptures, the important element is about faith. We need to have a lot of faith in what has been written and what we are studying. And the problem here is that what the scriptures say, but what the life shows are totally at a contrast to each other. The book may say, practice ahimsa. But in real life, the more you try to practice that, often you find the world hits you back. And then it creates a doubt in us. Am I really supposed to do this or not? We are not saying that whatever is said in the scriptures is right or wrong. Obviously, most of it has a value. But we learn more from our practical experiences. And when the practical experiences go against the scriptures, it becomes very, very difficult for us to follow that. Therefore, we come to the other kind of a Swadhyay, which is a direct Swadhyay. It is like you look into a mirror and the mirror shows you what you are. There is no concept of a right or wrong over here. You are just supposed to look at yourself objectively. Understand your feelings, understand your emotions. Ask the questions. This kind of a Swadhyay needs a lot of questioning. Why am I behaving like this? What is that emotion? What is that feeling inside me? Why am I feeling this? Once you have identified that, then you understand why you are in a particular problem. Here there is no pressure on me to be somebody that I am not. Here there is a choice. Last but not the least, the main advantage of this direct Swadhyay is that because you are not referring to somebody, there is no idealistic behavior that you are referring to. Usually there is less feeling of guilt or any separations in this kind of a Swadhyay. You're just looking into a mirror and trying to understand who am I? What am I?